line. Ukrainian General Staff reported 271 combat engagements on November 29, with heavy Russian attacks in the Pokrovsk direction. Russian forces launched missile and airstrikes, employing numerous drones and artillery attacks. Ukrainian forces successfully repelled many assaults. Ukrainian and U.S. officials meet in Florida for peace talks. Ukrainian negotiators are in Florida to discuss a U.S. proposed framework to end the war, meeting with U.S. officials including Marco Rubio and Jared Kushner. These talks precede planned U.S. discussions with Vladimir Putin in Moscow next week. Kyiv faces pressure on military and political fronts. Russia suffers significant personnel and equipment losses. Russia lost 1,160 soldiers and substantial equipment, including 5 tanks, 14 armored vehicles, and 508 drones, in the past 24 hours. Total Russian personnel losses since the full-scale invasion are estimated at over 1.17 million. Ukraine claims naval drone strikes on Russian Shadow Fleet oil tankers. Ukrainian naval drones reportedly struck 2 Russian Shadow Fleet oil tankers in the Black Sea off Turkey's coast. Kyiv believes these tankers were covertly transporting sanctioned Russian oil. This marks a new type of attack by Ukraine targeting Russian oil exports. Russian attacks kill multiple civilians, cause power outages in Ukraine. Russian drone and missile attacks on November 29-30 killed at least 5 and wounded dozens across Ukraine, including Kyiv. The strikes targeted energy infrastructure, causing power outages in parts of the capital. Ukraine's foreign minister condemned the attacks amidst peace talks. Ukrainian intelligence hacks Russian military communication networks. Ukrainian military intelligence reportedly compromised secure Russian military communication terminals along the front line in Ukraine and in Africa. This breach aims to expose enemy plans and intentions, disrupting Russian operations. Zelensky's chief of staff resigns following anti-corruption searches. Andriy Yermak, Zelensky's powerful chief of staff and lead negotiator with the U.S., resigned on Friday after anti-corruption officials searched his apartment. This high-profile departure comes as Ukraine faces crucial peace talks. French President Macron to meet Zelensky in Paris. French President Emmanuel Macron will host Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky in Paris on Monday to discuss conditions for a just and lasting peace. France is also considering new sanctions on Russia to weaken its economy. ISW reports Russian state media fabricating frontline collapse claims. Russian state media is intensifying false narratives about an imminent Ukrainian frontline collapse, possibly to pressure the West and Ukraine into capitulating. However, the Institute for the Study of War assesses that the frontline is not collapsing and positional warfare continues. Trump's peace plan for Ukraine criticized for favoring Russia. Former U.S. President Trump's recently released 28-point peace proposal for Ukraine is seen as heavily favoring Russia. This prompted quick engagement from Zelensky with American negotiators to steer talks towards Ukrainian and European concerns.